Everyone, today we are going to discuss pivot tables, how we can create and customize them in Acumatica ERP. First of all, let me introduce pivot tables to you. Pivot tables are a valuable feature in data processing that can help you gain a better understanding of the information presented in a generic inquiry. With pivot tables, you can transform the data into a more organized and summarized format, allowing you to analyze and interpret the information from multiple angles. This approach is particularly useful when dealing with large datasets, as it enables you to quickly and easily sort, filter, and group data based on various criteria. A pivot table can automatically sort, count total, or present the average of the data from a generic inquiry, and display the results in a separate table. You can configure and change the structure of pivot tables by dragging their fields. So, first of all, we need to have a generic inquiry for creating a pivot table. As you can see, I've already created our needed generic inquiry that our pivot table will be based on. Here is the table we will need and the results grid that includes all the columns, but we have checked only active checkboxes for only few columns because we need only few of them. As we already have a generic inquiry, we are already on pivot table screen and going to create our pivot table based on the generic inquiry. So first of all, we need to search for our generic inquiry by its screen ID, which we can find from the generic inquiry screen. So we are moving on that screen and copying the screen ID, which we will use here. Searching for, that's it. Now we are going to set a name, as we will need to have the data search for sub ID. We can name it as transaction details by sub ID and save it. As we need to have the sub ID in the rows section, we are going to drag the field of debit sub account in the rows part, and we'll check that show total is already checked. That's okay. So now we need to add a column which will be date. So we need to see the debit sub accounts by some date. The show total is already checked. We will need to set round to part. Let me set it as quarters, and after that we will customize it. And the value part will be amount, PM-tran amount. Okay. What we can see here, the show total is already checked. It's left to save it and view the pivot table. Here is our pivot table, but now we are going to customize it to our needs. But before that, let's analyze our pivot table. As you can see on the columns part, it's a date quarterly. The amount part is here, as we can see, and the debit sub account on the rows part. So we can see our transactions grouped by sub IDs in each quarter of the year. Now let's say that we need to see the amount not only with the dates but also with the projects. We'll drag it after the date, under the date, and we'll see. Everything is okay. Show total is already checked, and the aggregate is count all. It's all that we need. We can count the average, minimum, maximum, and so on, but we need to count all. And we'll save it and view. As we can see, it's already here. This part is the date, quarterly, and here are our projects. Let's say we'll need to see it yearly. So we'll go to the pivot tables screen and modify the date part around 2 years. Again, we'll save it. So you can do whatever you want, customize, modify your pivot table as you need. So here we can see the summarized part by the years and for each project. And here is the sub account. After that, we can see the whole total of all the years. Also, it's important to know that the pivot table is accessible only for you. So as you want to share it with other members through Acumatica ERP, you will need to give them access rights. Also, don't forget to check Make Visible on the UI part. And if everything is okay, leave it as it is. If not, you can change the workspace and category. At the end, I want to mention that our AcuPower team creates and modifies, customizes pivot tables. So if you need to have a pivot table with the needs of your company, our team is ready to create and customize pivot tables to your unique needs. So welcome to our team. We'll wait. That's it. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.